Good morning. It's Monday, Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day. My name is Rachael Plaine, and I'm here at Berkshire Yoga Dance and Fitness to offer you a gentle flow class. This is our normal gentle flow class that I teach every Monday morning from 9 to 10. And we've been live streaming these classes since the beginning of the quarantine back in March. So we're on 2.5 months, which is crazy. Hi guys, welcome. So we're just back to live stream this class, this gentle flow class. It'll go from 9 to 10. If you're just tuning in for the first time, it's a beginner-friendly class. It'll move nice and slow and easy, offer you a good stretch. Good morning, Joanne, good to see you. I'm so glad that you guys are here, and Terry, welcome. Happy Monday, happy Memorial Day. I hope that you're enjoying this beautiful weekend, and this weather is so great. And Helen's here. Good morning, Helen. So good to see you guys. I'm actually, I think, on time. I logged in maybe right at 9, which is better than it has been sometimes. Good morning, Tom. And Julie's here. Good morning. Hi. It's so good to see you guys. Great. So we're going to get started in just a moment or so. But again, we are at Berkshire Yoga Dance and Fitness. My name is Rachael Plaine. We are here for a gentle flow yoga class that will go from 9 to 10. And if you missed this or want to watch this again later, you can see it under the video section of our Facebook page. You can also see all of our videos up on YouTube after they're recorded. Good morning, Patty and Sarah. Good to see you guys too. Some of you may have received an email from me over the weekend. I'm working very, very hard to create some sort of a plan for the summer, which it's hard to do that when we don't really know what things are going to look like. But so I gathered up as many emails as I could from those of you that I know are watching in the morning. And I don't know everybody that's watching in the morning, so some of you may have gotten it, some of you may not have. I know some of you are replying. I have not gotten a chance to look at the responses yet, but thank you for those of you that have replied. But anyway, what I sent out over the weekend was a brief survey just to those of you that I know are watching my classes on Monday, Wednesday, Friday morning, and in the evening, and Tuesday night, Zumba. And I'm trying to get a feel for how to offer those this summer in July and August, if we should keep offering them virtually, whether it's through Facebook Live or YouTube or some other sort of platform, if I keep doing virtual classes for those 5 classes, or if I take all of them or some of them outdoors with the possibility of streaming inside if it's bad weather. I don't know. So I'd love to hear from you guys. So this survey is brief. It's, I don't know, maybe 10 questions or so about what you're taking and how you want to see it. If you replied, thank you for replying. If you have not replied yet and you are interested in giving me your feedback, check your email. You may have received it. And if for some reason you didn't receive it, it just means that I don't have your email address handy, or somehow you didn't end up in that mix of people that I know are taking these classes with me. So if you're interested in receiving a link to that, I will post it in the comments of this video. So give me like 10 minutes after class, recheck the video, and in the comments you'll see a link to it. If you're watching this later on YouTube, I'll share it in the description on YouTube, or just shoot me a message. You can text me, private message me, comment below if you're interested in getting that survey and letting me know your thoughts for the summer. And then once I have your thoughts of this core group of folks that are practicing with me personally, I'm also going to be sending out a studio-wide survey. So if we have your email address, you'll be getting that. We'll probably post that to Facebook too. And that's just like a broader poll of everybody that's been to any Berkshire Yoga Dance and Fitness class, either online or in studio. So we're really trying to create a plan that works for everybody. So, and I know there's a lot of uncertainty in moving forward, but we really, really want to hear from you guys. So thank you for those of you that took the time to fill that out over the weekend. I really look forward to looking at the responses, and hopefully we'll hear from more of you. So let's get going. So we're going to start again here for our Gentle Flow Yoga class. My name is Rachael Plaine. I'm at Berkshire Yoga Dance and Fitness, and we're doing Gentle Flow Yoga from 9 to 10. So you can come take a comfortable seat. You don't need anything special. Whatever you have to practice is perfect. Good morning to those of you that I didn't get to check in with yet. I'm so glad that you guys are here to join me today. Happy Memorial Day, and I look forward to moving and practicing with you today. So after class, I'll check back in, so feel free to leave any comments, questions, feedback, and if you want that survey, just let me know. So let's get started. So we'll come take a comfortable seat. I'm so glad you guys are here. All right, great. Okay, so we're gonna come sit down. And we'll take our centering seated, so bring your hands to your lap. And like we usually do, just take some time to move around. So kind of feel your legs. You could actually rub your thighs or your knees. You could rock the body forward or back. And just taking some time to really feel your way into the seat. So adjusting in any way that feels comfortable, sitting up on any props that you want to sit on. Using anything that you need to support your practice. And then eventually come to settle in. So let's start with our palms down to help bring in some more grounding energy. So palms down on your lap. After you've done a few rocks or movements forward or back or side to side, start to feel your energy spiral upward. So start to feel your legs get really heavy, your hips get really heavy, but then drawing up from the base of the spine to the top of the head, starting to sit up taller, so kind of wiggling up into that long, tall seat. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Let it out through an open mouth. Good, and do that again. Big breath in through the nose. Out through an open mouth. And last time, big breath. And let go. Good, breathe in through the nose. Take the breath all the way up to the top so you're full of breath and suspend there. And then exhale to create a cat back. So just round the back for a moment. You're going to hold all the breath out, press all the breath out, round your spine, hollow out the belly, drop the chin, hold there. Take a deep inhale. And full exhale. And as you come forward, just breathe in and press the belly up and the chest and the throat and the face. And exhale, roll it back. So before we sit for meditation, just really working out any tension in the spine. Do that one more time. Inhale, open up. So this might allow us to sit more comfortably. And roll back. Good. Let's bring it right up into our shoulders. So sit up and take one big shoulder roll up, back, and down. And exhale, release. Roll the palms right open. Drop your chin, hold. Breathe there. And breathe out. And then just one easy head circle each side. Half a head circle. Bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Open the left side of the neck. Bring it back through center. And other side of the neck, ear to shoulder. And back through center. And then let the head lift up, but keep the eyes closed. And breathe out where you are. We're just going to slip into this long, tall spine. Let your eyes close. Sit up as tall as you comfortably can, rooting through the legs, the sitting bone, and the tail, rising up through the very top of the head. And then start to feel your breath. So as you inhale, allow the lower belly to expand, and the ribs to open, and the heart and chest to open. And as you exhale, relax the chest, relax the ribs, relax the belly. And then do that again. Big breath in. And full breath out. Good job. Keep breathing in and out through the nose. Keep lengthening the spine. Keep the breath steady. And as we sit here for a moment, just notice what's going on in your mind. Are there still thoughts popping up? Is there still plans that are popping up, or memories of what happened before, or plans of what may or may not happen in the future? Just noticing if that's true for you right now, and it's okay if it is. But see if you could let that go, even if it's just for a moment. And try to dive beneath the thoughts. Try to slip into that place beyond the thoughts or underneath the thoughts, this like vast openness, this meadow or field or ocean of openness, of space, of peace. Seeing if you could reside there for a moment. Just letting the mind be spacious and open and free. Letting yourself be totally present in this moment without anything else that you need to do or be or change. Everything just as it should be right now. Good. And then from where you are, bring the hands together, bring them to prayer position or Anjali Mudra, let the palms touch. As you exhale, bow your head to yourself and take a moment to just tune in to whatever it is that you might want to cultivate today through this practice. How do you want to feel today? What do you want to set as an intention for this practice? Or for your day as you move beyond this practice? And then as you inhale, slide the hands up, lengthen the arms, lift the face. As you exhale, open the arms, drop the chin, bring the fingers down towards the ground. And then do that just one more time. Inhale, lift the arms. And as you exhale, you're going to open the arms and take a hold of the shins and round your back. From here, holding the shins, move the ribs over towards the left, around to the front, around to the side, and around to the back. And then see if you could let this be really big. So when you come forward, really dip forward, like you're going to come to a forward fold, and around to the back. And then keep that up. Come forward, shoulders dip, around to the front, side, and back. Maybe close your eyes, so it's kind of a big rib roll or rib circle. Like the spine is orbiting around the hips and the tail. Good job. Maybe another time or so, and then when you come back towards center, when you start to dip down low, sweep the rib cage and shoulders the other way. And take that a few times. So nice big rolls. Big forward fold, around to the back and the side. Good job. Closed eyes or soft gaze. So you're stirring everything up. You're churning the waters of your body. So our bodies are mostly made up of water, and we want to get that moving and flowing. So without letting it be stagnant or stale energy, we're getting the energy in the body flowing, moving, waking up. Waking up to our potential, to our possibilities for today, to set up for our best day possible. And then when you come forward, hold there, roll yourself up one vertebrae at a time, lift the heart, lift the chest, lift the throat, lift the face, look up, and then dive forward, press the heart forward like you're in a swan dive, and then do that again, roll up, round the back, drop the head, let the head be the last thing to lift, so a little spinal wave, look up, and exhale, fold forward. Keep going. One more time, roll it up. So it comes through cat, all the way up, head's the last to lift. Lift the heart, lift the chest, lift the throat, and dive forward. Good job. Now you're going to roll all the way up at the top. We'll hold. Let's take a big sun breath. Inhale, lift the arms. And exhale, release. Just a little more seated work. But before we do this, let's switch the cross of our legs. So just tip back, put the other leg in front. If you're kneeling, that's okay. Just stay. If you're cross-legged, just switch so you can open up the other hip. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, twist towards the right. And we're gonna hold a couple breaths here. So bring one hand to knee, other hand behind, sit up tall. Eventually, we'll take this one breath per movement, but right now, just holding this twist, wringing out the spine, wringing out any stale energy in the internal organs, the belly, the digestive tract. Good. Then inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, twist the other way so you get really, really long and tall, and then rotate towards the back and hold and breathe. Good. Let's go one breath per movement. So inhale, lift, more of a flow. Exhale, release and twist. Keep going. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. And one more time each side. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Last time, inhale up. And exhale, twist. This time as you inhale up, stay. And as you exhale, bring the hands behind, interlace your fingers, drop your chin, and then press the fists down and open up the heart. Press the shoulders together behind you, open the chest. And then hinge at the hips, dive forward. So the fingers could stay interlaced or they could release. You could reach the arms away from the back and just hold there a couple breaths. Good, let the arms pull you up. Release the hands, big shoulder roll up, back, and down. And then tip back, bring the feet to the mat as wide as the mat. So if you're sitting on something, you'll want to move that away. Just take a couple windshield wipers left to right. Great. Good job. Let's bring the feet up to the, feet towards the mat, knees to the ceiling. Wiggle the feet hip width. I'm just going to turn this way. So you're going to turn your hands to face your hips, be on the palms of your hands. Nice and easy. You've done this before if you've been with me. You're going to lift the heart. You're in a modified version of a reverse table, long line from tail to head. You could stay or press into the feet, lift the hips a little bit, or lift them all the way up to thigh height, chin to chest, or head could fall back. I'm going to keep my chin to chest, but you choose. Take a couple breaths there. Another deep inhale. And as you exhale, lower it down. Come to all fours. So either swing the legs around or cross the ankles and come over the shins. So just come into tabletop. And then when you get to tabletop, we'll take our familiar hip circles, hands forward, and swing the hips around. So just like we did our ribs earlier, same thing here. You want to churn the waters of your body. Stir up your body. Stir up that stale, stagnant energy, that sleepy energy, anything that hasn't moved yet today. Let's wake it up. Our joints, our muscles, our bones. And then when the hips come to the back, go the other way. Nice big stir. Good. And then take the hips to the heels. Let's take a wide knee child's pose to start. Big toes touch. Knees spread, belly through the thighs, chest through the thighs, arms extend, and then a little rock side to side. So roll the forehead and shift the hips. Good job. Hold here, come back through center. So you're in tabletop, all fours. Move the knees back underneath the hips. Couple hip wags side to side. And take this into a cat and cow. So bring the hips right above the knees. Round your back, draw the navel up and in, drop the tail, drop the head. And then inhale to let the belly drop, let the tail lift, let the heart reach forward and look up. Again, exhale, curl, round the back, navel up and in, tail and head drop. And inhale, belly drops. Tail lifts, heart comes forward. This time as you exhale to curl, hinge back like you're going to go into child's, but you're not going to go all the way. So reach back like you're going to do child's. So it's a combo, half child's, half cat pose. And then shift forward, come back through cow, lift the tail, lift the heart. Do that again, round your back, pull back like you're going to drop into child's pose, but don't go, just hover above the heels. And then come back through that cow. And take that one more time. Exhale, curl, and then pull back, 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 back. Round your back a lot. And inhale back through center. This time we're going to let it take us to child. So round your back, pull back all the way. Sit on the heels, send the arms forward and hold. From here, Walk the hands to the right and shift the hips to the left. So you come into a C curve and pause there a couple breaths. Breathing into the waist, breathing into the intercostal muscles, the teeny tiny muscles between the ribs. Opening up your side body. Good job. And then come the other way. Walk the hands through center. Send the hips away. Reach the arms towards the left. And open up the right side of the body. And breathe. Good job. And then let's walk the hands through center, back through child's pose. Shift the body forward to tabletop. We're gonna come up to stand, but without a down dog right now. So just curl the toes under, and you're gonna walk your hands back and kind of walk the weight back so you can come on the soles of your feet and just come up to that forward fold. So have your feet hip width distance. Give the head a shake yes. Give the head a shake no. If it's uncomfortable to be upside down, you're gonna have your hands on your shins or legs with a flat back. Otherwise, stay in that deep fold. And if you're in the deep fold and it feels comfortable, hold opposite elbow to ragdoll and take a sway. Back and forth. Good, keep going. And just letting the head go, letting the shoulders go. And then release the elbows, bend the knees, and roll your body up to stand. At the top, take a big sun breath, inhale up. And exhale, hands come right through prayer. Now close your eyes, stand up tall. Remember any intention you set in the very beginning of class. What do you want to invite into this practice today? How do you want to use this practice to support you when you transition off the mat? How do you want to feel today? Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, release your arms. Let's take a sun breath to the top and just do one nice, easy half sun salutation modified. So bend the knees and dive all the way down. Good. Inhale, lengthen, bring your hands to your shins, press the head away from the tail, just flushing out that stale energy again. And exhale, surrender, bend the knees. Inhale, reverse, all the way up, palms touch. And exhale, right through prayer. Close your eyes. Reset here, take another deep inhale. And as you exhale, release your arms. Take one more sun breath, but you're gonna stay standing. And as you exhale, open the arms, catch the hips, stay standing, walk towards the top of the mat. From here, step your feet hip width distance. Bend the knees, bend the hips, or sitting back to Utkatasana or chair pose. Release the hips and sweep the arms forward to frame the head. So you're in chair pose, Utkatasana. You're gonna hold here for a couple breaths. Good job. Take another deep inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands to prayer. Sit down a little deeper. Pull the hips back to that low chair pose. And then inhale, straighten arms, straighten legs. Tadasana, mountain pose. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the hips. Utkatasana, standing squat. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands to prayer. Sit a little lower. Good. Inhale, rise up to Tadasana, mountain pose. And do that one more time. Exhale, sit, chair pose, Utkatasana, hips back, hold, deep breath in. Exhale, hands to prayer, sit a little lower. Good. Inhale, stand up to Tadasana, mountain pose to hold. And as you exhale, one more swan dive, bend the knees, open up all the way. And then let's stretch it out again, hands to shins, push the head away from tail. And exhale, melt over the legs, bend the knees, reverse your swan dive, and you're gonna stay at the top and just open the arms and catch the hips. From here, stand on the left leg and slide the right leg back as you bend the front knee, and then come on the sole of your back foot, so spin the heel down, you're coming to warrior one. So instead of letting the hips open all the way, you're gonna pull the left thigh back, drop the right hip forward, bend the front knee, hips are square. You're on the sole of the back foot, it's just slightly turned out, holding here, breathing here. Inhale, lift the arms. Warrior one. Virabhadrasana one. Take a deep inhale. Full exhale. Good. Take another deep in-breath. As you exhale, swing the arms down and just bring the head in line with the back heel. So feel that long diagonal line from the heel to the head. The arms are alongside the body. Hold, breathe, press out through the back heel, firm up the legs. Take another deep inhale. Full exhale. And then as you inhale, rise up and straighten the front knee. Good. Open the arms and the legs to a wide-legged stance. So just wiggle the feet nice and wide so the wrists are above the ankles. And then lift the arms up. As you exhale, dive halfway to catch your legs. So we're going to start in a flat back. The head's along in line with the tailbone. Press off the legs so you can lengthen the arms, lengthen the legs. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, perhaps deepen your fold. You could hinge at the hips. You could release the legs. And then stretch the arms forward like dog if there's room. And then let's take a little sway. So bend the right knee. And bend the left knee. You could be on the fingertips or the palms of the hands. Do that again. Hip sway, bend the right knee. Hip sway, bend the left knee. Good. One more time if you want. Good. You could also be holding the legs, so it doesn't matter what this looks like. We're just moving our legs, and we're in some type of fold, whether it's deep or shallow. And then maybe come a little further down if you'd like, and hold in stillness. Good. Bring your hands under the shoulders or keep holding your legs. And then bend the knees. Bring your hands to your thighs if you were touching the ground. And then press off the thighs to lengthen. Come all the way up. Take a big sun breath. Inhale. Exhale, arms shoulder height. Set up for warrior two. Spin the left foot forward. The heels lined up with the arch of the back foot. Bend the front knee to warrior two. Virabhadrasana two. Look out over your left fingertips and hold. Take a deep inhale. And full exhale. One more deep breath in. As you exhale, dance back, reverse warrior. Keep the bend in the front knee. Just reach the side body long. Lift up and hold. Good. Come back, warrior two, Virabhadrasana two. From here, we're going to transition a little different. So drop the right arm down, your back arm, and pivot on the ball of the back foot as you kind of wiggle the feet wider. So it might feel a little funny, but just wiggle the feet, close the hips, reach forward, lift the arms up above the head. And then one time we're going to press down. So press the arms down, bend the back knee, hover, press, 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 press. And then inhale, lift up. Exhale, rebend the front knee, hold. Reach the arms forward. Take a hold of your hips, pitch forward, and take a big step up. Inhale, long spine, spring up. And exhale, swan dive, straight or bent legs. Inhale, lengthen, flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, deep fold. Inhale, reverse, arms, legs straight or bent all the way up. And exhale, straight through prayer. Close your eyes again. So it's that moment to reset and remember your intention. Deep in breath. And exhale, release your arms. So you're near the top of the mat, feet are hip width. Inhale, Utkatasana, so the whole thing on the other side. Sit into your chair, hold here. I'm just going to turn this way so you can see. So the hips are back, spine is long, long line from fingertips to hips. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands to prayer, sit a little lower. And then inhale, stand, Tadasana, mountain pose. Stand up. Exhale, sit, Utkatasana. Deep breath in. Exhale through prayer, sit lower. Inhale, rise up, Tadasana. One more time, exhale, sit, Utkatasana. Deep breath in. Hands to prayer, go lower. And inhale, rise to Tadasana. Exhale, dive forward, straighter bent legs. Inhale, stretch out one more time, hands to shins or fingertips to mat. Exhale, deep fold, straight or bent legs. Inhale, fly up. You're gonna stay at the top and then open the arms to catch the hips. Stand on the right foot, send the left leg back. And you're coming to warrior one. So instead of being on the ball of the back foot like we usually do, spin the heel down. So you're gonna feel the hips probably open a little bit, but then square them. So front knees bent, back leg straight. You're on the sole of the back foot. It's slightly turned out, not all the way, not like a warrior two, just slightly turned out so you can anchor your heel. The hips are square, the front knee's above the front ankle if you can, and firm up that back leg. So really press out through your heel and anchor the outer edge of your back foot into the earth. Feel your arches of your feet lifting. Relax the feet into the ground, and then inhale, lift the arms. You're gonna hold here in your warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. Take a deep inhale, and full exhale. One more deep in breath. As you exhale, pitch forward and bring the arms alongside the body. Try to bring the head in line with your heels. There should be a diagonal line here. You're gonna reach the fingers back, press the head forward, bend that front knee. Feel your legs working. Feel your legs strong and confident and stable. Breathe there. Release the arms. Inhale, stand up, straighten the legs. And now let's open up to that wide-legged stance. So pivot the toes, widen your feet, bring the wrists right above the ankles. So you're in this like 5-pointed star, and then lift the arms up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, dive forward. Hold the legs. Take a flat back. Press the head away from the tail. Maybe even wiggle the hips, wiggle the bottom. Press the head forward. Get really, really long. Take a deep breath. And then if you want, go deeper, but you don't have to. You could slide the hands down the legs, or you could reach your hands to the ground. If you can easily touch the ground, stretch the arms forward so it's more like a down dog, like a really short, wide down dog. Being on the palms or the tips, the fingertips. And then we're gonna take that same movement with the legs. So bend the left knee. Inhale through center. Bend the right knee, exhale. Inhale through center. Exhale, switch. Inhale through center. Exhale, switch. Inhale through center. One more time each side. And exhale, go a little deeper into your fold, or keep that flat back, couple breaths on your own expression of this, whatever that looks like. Breathe here. Good, now bring your hands back underneath the shoulders, bend the knees, bring your hands to your thighs, press out the thighs, lengthen up, and at the top, big sun breath, lift. Exhale, open arms. Hold shoulder height. Turn the right foot forward again. So it's heel to arch alignment. Front heel lined up with arch of back foot. Bend the front knee, warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2, knee above the ankle. Turn your head to face the front of the front hand. Gaze there, take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, reverse warrior or dancing warrior, back hand to back leg, top arm rises, look up. Inhale, warrior two, and exhale right where you are. Now again, it's a little different transition. So instead of cartwheeling down, release the left arm, and then you're gonna pivot everything to the front. So close the hips, go on the ball of the foot, and just wiggle the hips wider. So wiggle the right foot out, the left foot out, so the feet are hip width now. So you have a nice strong stance. You're in this like crescent lunge, and lift the arms above the head. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, turn the palms forward, bend the back knee, and just dip down one time. Good, inhale, rise, scoop everything up, straighten the legs. And then just bend the front knee and hold. Take a deep inhale. And full exhale. Pitch forward like that diagonal line. Take a hold of your hips. And then step the back leg forward to meet the front leg. Inhale, spring up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. And exhale, deep fold. Inhale, reverse your swan dive, out and out. And exhale through prayer, close your eyes. Hold there. Notice how you feel. You're going to take a couple breaths here. So just pause, hands at prayer, eyes closed if that's comfortable. Standing up tall and just feeling your body. How is your body showing up? Feeling your breath. Feeling the beating of your own heart. Feeling this energy or vitality or life force that you're creating through this practice. And then sending all that energy to whatever it is that you want to invite in, whatever your intention is. Get behind that. Send all that energy and light towards that intention. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, release your arms. Let's take a sun breath to the top. We'll make our way to the mat. So inhale, lift. Exhale, swan dive. And from the bottom, a little different, let's step our feet about as wide as your mat. So go ahead and wiggle your feet. And then turn your toes out and your heels in. And let's come to a half squat. So toes out, heels in. Get your bum low. Knees are turned out and you're here in this like half squat. So for some of us, we might stay here. This is going to be enough. And if we have sensitive knees, this might be where our body is able to go. If your knees are okay, you're going to wiggle the hips down further so you can sit into that really deep squat where the hips are sunk down, the toes are out, the heels are down if they can. Hands are in front of you to keep your balance. You could also, if you had blocks or pillows, you could stick them under your bum so you have something to sit on. If you're okay here, you're going to just lift the arms. Bring them up to prayer. Use your elbows and outer edges of upper arms to help press the thighs away. Maybe close the eyes. Hold here. Sit up as long and tall as you can. You could also be in that half squat still. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. Breathing right into the hips. Breathing length into the spine. And openness into the hips. Good job. If the hands are up in prayer, release them. You can drop the head and then just pick the hips up. Wiggle the feet back hip width. Step the right leg back, land on the right knee. Step the left leg back, land on the left knee. Toes are curled under. Walk the hands forward to puppy. Keep the hips high and melt the chest, and then bring either the forehead or the chin to the mat and hold. Stretch the arms long so let the elbows be off the ground. Forehead connects to the earth, hips are high. Puppy pose, couple breaths. Like you're surrendering to the earth, you're connecting to the earth. You're dropping down, holding here. Let's come forward. So spring forward and come all the way to your belly. Just melt down. Let's make a pillow for our head. We haven't done anything belly down yet today. So stack the palms or the fists. Bend the knees, toes up, and just take a couple windshield wipers. Loosen up your back. Good. Stir your shins around one way. Good. And stir your shins the other way. And then let's pause at the top and just roll your ankles. And just roll the ankles the other way. Good. And then from here, let the legs come long. Bring your hands back near your chest, underneath the shoulders. Elbows up in the air. Firm your legs up, so feel the leg muscles engaged, and press into the pubic bone and the hip points, and then lift the heart to cobra. So you could be in a baby cobra, you could be in a medium cobra, you could be in a full cobra, but in cobra there's always a slight bend in the elbows, and the shoulders are back and down. And the heart is lifting forward, and the tailbone towards the heels. Take another breath. And exhale, release back down. Good. Let's bend the right knee, toe up towards the ceiling. And you could slide the hands back underneath the forehead here. So the right knee, I'm going to move these blocks out of the way. The right knee is bent. The head is down on the ground, and you're pausing. Now, if you feel like there'd be space, you're going to turn onto the left side of the face. So you're looking in the direction of the bent knee. And if there's room here, take the right hand, same arm as bent leg, same direction that the head's facing, and reach it back. And if you could grab your foot, and just pull your heel towards your bottom. So you're getting a really big calf stretch, or no, that is not your calf, quadricep stretch. Heel towards your bottom. Press your pubic bone and hip points towards the earth to intensify the stretch. So you'll notice the more that you press your pelvis down, the more you might feel it in the front of the thigh. So you determine how much you want to feel, and then just breathe. So it could be more passive, it could be more active, you choose. If you can't reach your heel, don't worry, you can still have the knee bent. Hands could be underneath the face. Now let's take this one step further. So if you have the foot, or even if you don't have the foot, let's turn the chin back to the front. And you're going to lift up to like a half bow pose. So press into your left forearm and press your right foot into your hand and pull the chest up. Just lift up a little bit, look up. And then exhale, release the chest, release the heel, release the foot. Hand comes back underneath the head. Go the other way. Turn onto the right side of the face. Bend the left knee. So that's step one. You could just hold there with your knee bent. You don't have to go any further. You could stay on the right side of the face, left knee bent, and just kind of rest there. If there's space, and one side might be different than the other, you're going to reach the left arm back, same arm as leg, and catch that left foot. Whatever you can grab a hold of. Or maybe you can just grab your pants. Whatever you can grab it. Bring your heel to your bum and hold. And again, to make it more intense, press the pelvis down to the ground and pull the heel closer to your bottom. And breathe. From here, let's open up the front of our body. So turn the chin back towards the front. Press into the front forearm. Press the left foot into the hand if you're holding it. And just rise on up to the right forearm and lift the heart. So it's a half bow pose. Just open up, look forward. And exhale, release. Release the foot. Bring the hands to the ground. Stretch back to one last child's pose of your choice. So press yourself up. Bring the hips to the heels and sink back. So the arms could be alongside the body. They could be stretched forward, whatever would feel good for you. Knees could be wide or hip width. And breathe. Good. Bring your hands back near the shoulders. Press into the hands to roll up one vertebra at a time. The head is the last to lift, and then let's fly up together. So stand on your shins. Inhale up. And exhale, open the arms, touch your low back, drop your chin, and then open up your heart. Open the heart forward, slide the tailbone down. And release the gaze. Let's come to seated, so come hips off to the side. Swing the legs around, and then scooch your bottom forward. So we're going to come onto our backs. So we'll do a little bit of work on our backs, but if you have anything you want for Shavasana, you can gather that up, any extra layers, any props. Inhale, lift the arms. And exhale, slowly lower. Tuck the tail, scoop the belly, come all the way down. And then when you get down, take a big stretch out. Send the legs forward. Send the arms behind. Lengthen your spine from fingers to toes. Big, big stretch. Gather your knees up into your body. Hold your knees or your shins, or wrap the arms around the legs and take a rock. Good. Bring your hands to your knees and circle the knees one way. And circle the knees the other way. And then hugging knees into belly, open the knees apart, bring the soles of the feet together. Slide your hands along the shins and grab a hold of the ankles or the tops of the feet or the outer edges of the feet and pull them in like bound angle and hold. And breathe. Relax your face. Maybe close your eyes. Lengthen your neck. Good. From here, you could press the feet up towards the ceiling, holding outer edges of the feet, ankles, or grab a hold of your big toes and rock. Happy baby. And be still. Bring the feet back towards each other. Bring the hands back towards the knees. Bring the legs towards each other. Good. Let's send the left leg long and hug the right knee into the belly. And hold the knee or hold the shin and just give that leg a little rock, side to side. And then hugging the knee into the belly, extend it to the ceiling, hold the back of the leg, roll your ankle. And then roll it the other way. And if this is too much with a straight leg, bend your left knee and put your left foot on the ground. Otherwise, left leg could be straight. Up to you, it's both good. And then bend the knee, flex your foot. Inhale, lengthen the leg, point the toe. Exhale, bend the knee, flex the foot. Inhale, lengthen the leg, point the toe. Exhale, bend the knee, flex the foot. Take a hold of the knee with the left hand, open the right arm to T, and roll right into the spinal twist. Knee can come across the body, and you can relax your feet here. So just so you could have soft feet. And try to melt the right shoulder down, turning the head away from the left knee. And closing the eyes again. And letting the body rest again. So we moved through some standing flow, some more maybe challenging or active poses, those warrior poses and standing poses. And now starting to surrender, starting to soften and melt and relax. Good. And then go ahead and come through center. Bring the sole of the right foot to the ground. Shift the hips back and send the right leg forward. Go the other way, bring the left knee into belly, hold the left knee or shin. Give it a nice little squeeze and then a rock, massaging your hip, releasing any tension in the low back, aiding in digestion. Good job. And just hug your knee into your belly. Pause here, lengthen your spine, dropping the chin slightly so the neck is long. Holding and breathing. Extend your leg to the ceiling, catch the back of the leg, and roll your ankle. Leg could be straight or bent, bottom leg could be straight or bent. And roll it the other way. Good. Bend the knee, flex the foot. Inhale, lengthen the spine, or lengthen the leg, point the toe. Exhale, bend the knee, flex your foot. Inhale, lengthen your leg, point your toes. Last time, exhale. And inhale. Bend the knee into the belly, relax your feet. Hold the knee with the right hand, send the left arm out to T, and then roll into your twist. Guide the knee across the body, roll onto the bottom hip, and turn your head away from the knee. And take a few breaths. Good job. And then come back through center. You can place that foot on the ground just to shift the hips back. And take some time here to move or not move in any way you want. So if you want to take a big stretch out, or a big hug in, or if there's any other closing postures or movement or stretches that your body wants, just go ahead and honor that and move your body or don't move your body in any way that would feel good. And then eventually we'll come to rest in Shavasana. So I'll guide you into Shavasana, but if you're working on something else, come in whenever you want. Eventually we're on our backs. The legs come long. They're slightly greater than hip width. The feet can splay open. The arms can come alongside the body, slightly away with palms open. And then the eyes can close. And then let the breath soften. And let your body relax. Start to let your mind settle. Taking any last movement or adjustment or wiggle or shifting in the body so that you can rest in complete stillness. So you can surrender any tension in the body or the mind or the heart. Setting yourself up so you feel totally free and at ease and comfortable. Eyes are closed, arms are long, legs are long. Backs of hands are touching the ground and palms are open. Let your breath soften. Feel your body start to relax even more. You'll stay here in Shavasana for a few moments. So as you rest here, start to feel your forehead soften. The muscles around the eyes let go. Your jaw relaxes. space around the heart and chest. Let that soften and relax. Feel the shoulders just drop away from the ears and drop down towards the ground. Let the arms and legs effortlessly rest on the mat or the ground. Let the palms be open and soft. Fingers and thumbs relaxed. Feel your body and your belly effortlessly rising and falling with your breath. Feel your hips heavy. Feel your legs long and relaxed. All the way to the soles of the feet and the tips of the toes. Your upper body relaxed. Your lower body relaxed. Your whole body relaxed. Good. Taking just a couple more moments here in stillness and silence. Welcome to stay in Shavasana as long as you'd like, if your time allows for that and you want to stay. When you're ready, you can deepen the breath. You can become aware of your body again. Maybe bring movement into the fingers or the toes or the outer edges of the body. And then eventually come onto either side, onto the left or the right. Bringing the knees into the belly and the arms into the chest. Taking a moment in a fetal pose to come back home to yourself. And to remember any intention you created. Take your time to press up to seated. Eyes can remain closed, or a soft, steady, relaxed gaze will be here just for a moment sitting. So when you come to sit, you can let the backs of the hands touch the knees or the lap, let the palms roll open, and sit up tall from the bottom of the tail to the top of the head. Close your eyes and feel your breath. As you sit here for a moment, I'll share a reading with you called Easy. I sit until my mind slips into silence. And in that eclipse of thought, a drop of nectar forms. I pierce the perfect surface of this drop and travel inward an immeasurable distance. It could be light years or the smallest fraction of an inch. I'm filled with everything and nothing as I rest in the center of this mystery, utterly content. My striving mind is spent, and in the quiet, I realize how simple it is to arrive and taste the sweetness, and how easy it is to forget. The next time that you breathe in, bring the hands to prayer in front of your heart, Anjali Mudra. And as you exhale, bow your head to yourself, honoring this practice, and knowing that you can come back to that place of sweetness and ease anytime you want, just by remembering, just by breathing, just by becoming present in whatever moment you're in, on the mat, off the mat, coming back home to your true nature, to that place of peace and ease and grace. We'll end together on the sound of Om, the sound of community, starting with a letting go breath. Take a deep inhale. Exhale through your mouth. And we'll begin. Deep breath in. As your head bows back to yourself, taking one last moment to honor the divinity and the light that shine within you. Namaste. Thank you for being here. Happy Memorial Day. Have a beautiful day and a great weekend. And I look forward to seeing you guys real soon. Thanks for tuning in. It's been such a pleasure to see you guys. So we will be back again on Wednesday for our gentle moderate flow class. And then Tuesday night, tomorrow, I'll be streaming Zoom at 6:30. So thank you guys. And again, if you're just tuning in and you missed the announcement in the beginning of class, we're formulating a plan for the summer. So I'd love to get your feedback. I put out a survey that I emailed those of you that I knew were watching over the past couple months, and I had your emails. Thank you for those of you that replied. I haven't had a chance to look at everything yet, but I really appreciate your time. If you haven't received it yet, send me a message, or I will also post the survey in the comments below. So revisit this post. The survey will be there in the comments below. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'll share the survey in the YouTube description. So thanks, guys. Julie, Sarah, Patty, Mom, Helen, everybody that was tuning in. I'm so glad that you guys are here. So thanks again, and we look forward to continuing to move together, whether it's virtually, outdoors, in the studio, however it is. We're just so glad to be with you guys. So have a beautiful day. Sending lots of love and peace and blessings your way. Thanks, Joanne. Mwah. See you guys soon. Take care. Enjoy this beautiful day.